Hi guys, welcome to my channel and my video. If this is your first time here, then I certainly hope it won't be your last. So today I'm going to be trying more new in products, but this time it's going to be Asda. All of the autumn, winter and Christmas stock is hitting the shelves, and you know, I can only resist for so long. So let's just get on with it. We'll start with something savoury. And I have got these square lentil bites in salt and vinegar flavour. I've had a few different brands of lentil crisp now, and I do like them, but I've never had any from Asda. So not that many in the bag, but that's par for the course these days with crisps. They certainly look good. Lots of bubbles. Great crunch, lovely texture. And that salt and vinegar flavour is good. I wouldn't mind it being a bit more intense, but I like them. And I'd get them again. Asda breakfast biscuits. They do these in a chocolate flavour, but I'm not a chocolate flavoured thing fan, although I do like chocolate, so I went for the yoghurt and red berry ones. Breakfast biscuits, not something I tend to have. I think I've tried the Belvita ones when they very first came out, but I wasn't a fan. So that's what your pack looks like. You get 5 of these in the box. So they do actually look like biscuits. The texture is very hard and very oaty, and they're very dry. The filling, the red berry flavour, not really getting it, maybe just a tiny hint. The yoghurt is tangy, but there's just not enough. The overall flavour in my mouth is just dry, rough oats. I wouldn't get these again, and I wouldn't recommend them. I would just have porridge or cereal or something else. Biscuits this time. The white chocolate enrobed cookies and cream biscuits. Well, chocolate covered because it's the Oreo version that are enrobed in white chocolate. Now, I'm not an Oreo fan. The golden ones I love. The normal ones, not so much. But the white chocolate Oreos I love, and that's why I went for these. I am really hoping for a decent Oreo dupe. So same as with Oreo, you get the pack and there's 2 in there. Decently coated in chocolate. A bit drier than Oreos and not as sweet. A decent enough biscuit, but not as good as the item they are basing themselves on. I don't think I would get these again. I wouldn't. I'd go for the branded version. They're not horrible, they're just not as good. Next up, these lemon and cream muffins, which are 2 muffins filled with sweetened stabilised cream and lemon filling with a sweet dusting. I am coming round to lemon flavoured things more, I've realised. It's kind of like the last gasp of summer before Christmas fully sets in, although it pretty much has set in supermarkets. Well, I can say this is a weighty beast of a muffin and a decent size. I will just lift off the top as you can see inside. I'm never going to get my jaws around this. The sponge is quite dry. The lemon flavour is lovely and light, and the cream helps to give it a nice contrast to any sweetness or bitterness. It is more of a sweet lemon. There's a slight sour tang. If they were less dry, that M word so many people hate, then I would recommend them. But because the sponge is so dry and it is virtually all sponge, I can't recommend them to you guys. It's a shame, but there we go. Next, I'm going in with peaches and cream cheesecake slices. Peaches and cream is a flavour I really, really love, so I'm quite excited to try these. I'll be back with a slice and a spoon. I have done several videos already completely devoted to cheesecakes, so by now I'm sure you know how I like my cheesecake. The ratio of topping to base, in my opinion, is fantastic. The base is nice and firm. I was able to lift it out. It held together. Let's go in for the taste. It's not crumbling to bits as I break it. Guys, that is absolutely delicious. The peach flavour is so peachy and just delicious. And the creamy cheesecake does give it that peaches and cream taste, and the base nice and crunchy. I would recommend these to you guys without hesitation. Seabrook Zingy Loaded Rings in prawn cocktail flavour. I mean, there's not much I can say about them, really, at the moment. Zingy, no. Prawn cocktail flavour, it's there, but it's very faint. They've also got a very fishy smell to them, which is a bit unappealing. I know prawn cocktail is a seafood, but yeah, that is a bit off-putting. I'm really disappointed. They are, I mean, they've got a good crunch to them, but they're very bland. And as I say, they've got that fishy smell. So no, won't be buying these again. I can't recommend them. This is a Greek style yogurt coconut flavour. I am just going to try it from the tub because I'm not going to be sharing it with anyone. Perfect consistency for me. It's got a lovely tanginess to it from the yogurt, but there are pieces of shredded or desiccated coconut through it that add a bit of texture, and the creamy coconut flavour is just beautiful. Highly recommend this yogurt. One of the best coconut flavoured Greek yogurts I've ever tasted. Well done, Asda. All butter shortbread fingers from Asda. I do have an online delivery, so the box has been a bit damaged. I don't often have plain shortbread like this, but I do like it. It's described as rich and crumbly, and judging by the number of crumbs I made getting it out of the pack, it's certainly living up to the crumbly part. It could do with being more buttery, and it's quite dry. It's not horrible, but it's definitely not the best plain shortbread I've ever had, so I wouldn't buy this again. These are the Asda popped barbecue flavour lentil chips. They look nice. They've got a good colour. They do have a barbecue type smell. It's not super strong. These are good. It's a smoky barbecue flavour. Not overwhelming. Slight kick to it that most of you probably wouldn't pick up on, but I'm a wimp when it comes to spice. So I'm getting that. But it's very, very minor. I like them a lot. Great crunch, airy, nice. This is the Asda mini macaron selection. Now, I have never actually had a macaron in my life, so I've got nothing to compare these to. But we have white chocolate, salted caramel, lemon and raspberry. So it looks like each one is a different flavour. So unfortunately, I am just going to have to eat all 4 of them. That's a shame. I've seen them being made on Bake Off loads, but never something that I've been particularly keen to try. However, when I was looking at new in products in Asda, they came up and I thought, why not? I thought there would probably be like a pistachio or a hazelnut one, but there isn't, which is good because I don't like those flavours. So I'm guessing lemon, raspberry, white chocolate and salted caramel. So I'm going to start with lemon. Now, never having had a macaron, I can't really tell you how they're supposed to feel. I mean, it feels smooth, but it feels solid, but not heavy. The cream filling is very tart, but you don't really taste it because of the actual macaron. It comes through at the end. But the macaron itself, it's chewy but bland. I'll be honest, I can't really see why you would want to eat these. They're not my thing at all. They're not sweet. They're just very chewy and, yeah, lacking in flavour. Let's see what the raspberry one is like. I'm not sure if you're meant to like just eat them all in one go. That's a very tangy raspberry filling. Very, very nice. But again, the macaron itself, quite chewy, very slight crunch from the outside shell, but it's mostly just flavourless and chewy. I really don't think the white chocolate one is going to save this, but completely tasteless. If you asked me what flavour this was meant to be, I would probably guess vanilla, but I can't taste any sweetness or the white chocolate. It just tastes creamy. And again, completely bland macaron. Salted caramel. Have I saved the best for last? Honestly, probably not. Very faint caramel taste. Doesn't taste like salted caramel, just tastes like caramel, but not very nice. Guys, I wouldn't get these. I wouldn't recommend them. Maybe these are really bad macarons. I have no idea. As I say, nothing to compare them to, but they have certainly not won me over to the idea. The final item for this Asda taste test is going to be one of these summer berry and apple crumbles. But while I'm microwaving it, I'm going to taste test the drink that I've got from Asda. I went for the Asda banana flavoured milk. They have got strawberry and chocolate. They might have another flavour, but if so, I can't remember what. But I went with banana. I did pour it in the kitchen to avoid making a mess. The glass is sort of a rose gold at the bottom, which is why it looks the way it does. That's really good. The banana flavour is very delicate, so it's not a super strong or synthetic flavour. Really creamy. Tell you what, pop some of this in a blender with ice cream. you'll have a fabulous milkshake. Really, really good. Probably would go quite well with some cereals as well. The berry and apple crumble is done, but it didn't come out of the little pot. I tried squeezing it gently. I tried shaking it violently. In the end, I just had to get a spoon and dig it out, which is why it looks the way it does. Now, this is something that I would love to eat with vanilla ice cream, but because it's a taste test on the pudding, I do need to try it first of all for you guys, just as it is, but after that, I'm going to add some ice cream to it. The crumble is quite soft, but there is a bit of a crunch. You can taste the apple and you can taste the berry. It's got quite a thick consistency. It is very nice. Mini desserts like this are overpriced because usually what you pay for a pair of them, you could buy an entire pie for. But I get that for people like myself, buying an entire pie, it's not practical. I like it, but not enough to get it again. I think there are other crumble type puddings out there that I like better, and it's not different enough to make it stand out for me in any way. Nice, but not amazing. So guys, that is my new in Asda taste test. I'm sure there'll be another one coming up very soon as all the Christmas stock fully floods the shelves. I know it's already creeping in, but thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you'll come back for the next video. Take care. Bye.